Hi everyone, my name is Amy. I'm from Journals and More, created by Crack Amy, and I'm here today to show you a new kit that I had worked with on the design team for Pam at Silver and Sparkles. The kit right here, the kit is called Dragonfly Junk Journal Kit, and you can find that on her Etsy channel, and it is Pam at Silver and Sparkles. And so what I did with this kit was I printed everything out, and I was trying to decide what I wanted to do with it. And so what I ended up doing is I made my own cover, but I kind of did it with as an accordion journal. So what I did was I actually glued all of the sheets together and literally made an accordion. And then what I did was I made the cover out of chipboard. And so then what you do is, if you want to write on this side, then you would just undo this, and then you're on this side. So here is all the pages. I used every page from the kit in this accordion, and also the ephemera. And what I did was with this one is I just actually backed it with coffee dyed paper, and it makes a great writing space. And then I just made a closure for it. It's really, really cute. And I kept this one really simple because I kind of like how open all the pages are. And I think this would be a great journaling notebook, but I also think that this could be an everyday use notebook, and I also think it could be a sketchbook. So there's so many things I think that can be done with this, and I wanted to leave it very, very simple because I love the colors in this kit too. So again, literally just flipping through the pages, I added an old vintage book page pocket, which is also nature themed, and also a vintage book I was able to get pieces out of, and I made tags for that. And then again, you turn the page, very, very simple. I kept this one very simple. I also used an old postcard, and I just backed it with coffee dyed paper. And again, very simple. And this pocket is great. The size of this pocket is wonderfully done. I really, really like the pockets in this kit. The pockets are very, very wide. They're very what she also did was she actually left spots on it where you cut it out, and it has the folds on it. And what I like about the folds on the back, when you cut them out and you fold the back of them, it actually leaves for more space to put larger things in it. So I do like that a lot. Let's see what else. And again, I just used decorative washi tape down the centers just to give a decorative edge. And here was one of the pieces of ephemera as well. And what I chose to do, it's an envelope, and what I chose to do is I chose to glue the top part of the envelope down, and then you flip it open, and what it does is actually there's a little bit of writing space here, but then what I did is I added a tag in it with some fabric. And this tag was not I don't believe this was part of that, but the kit, but there's many beautiful tags in this kit. And I just put that in there, and then, you know, of course, decorated it, put a nice tab on it. Let's see. Yeah. And then this is the last page here. And what I did was I folded over a piece of paper and I made a tuck spot. This way, anybody can add more paper if they chose. I put a piece of coffee dye lined paper in here. I also lined the back with coffee dyed lined paper. It's a good writing spot. And then again, I just put another tag in there. One of the things in this kit that I liked too was all the tabs. They have little dragonflies on them. They're really, really, really cute. And they go with so many things. It was easy to put other pieces with this kit. And she did have stamps included. What I chose to do with the stamps is I left them whole. And so then I took, I have a paper cutter that actually has a decorative edge on it, and I put a decorative edge on it, and then I basically inked it, and I put it on. I liked it as a decoration for that fold over. So that's how I chose to use it. But they're just such beautiful stamps. And then you can tie this back up, leave it open, you know, do whatever you want. And then on the front of this, I took one of the cutouts and I actually made circles. I love circles. I know Pam does as well. And then I found this little wooden bug. So I chose to put the little wooden bug on. And I also put one of Pam's tags on the front, and I backed it, of course. And look at how pretty that tag is. The colors are just awesome. And it's so neutral. It's just so pretty and easy and simple. And I put that on, and then I just put a pocket on the front and added some pretty purple. I just thought the purple went really well with this because the dragonflies and the flowers have purple in them, and just trying to pull that color out a little bit. And I did put a little charm on here that says "Believe" on it. Just a nice incentive, I think. Let's see. Then you go to the other side, and on the other side, again, it's literally accordion. Here's another one. What I did with this one is I put a little piece of Velcro, and you open it, and again, good writing spot, and it just Velcros closed, and it leaves all of this open to write on. And the front was just so pretty, I didn't want to cover it up. And look at these flowers. Look how pretty. And then again, I just added decorative washi tape. And here's another beautiful tag that's in the kit. So pretty. I love the colors. And I put another old tag in there. And I added some music page for a pocket. What I did with this was I made a little, this is also a little ephemera cutout. I actually chose to use it as a little pocket. And then what I did was I just tucked a little tag in it. And again, I left it very, very simple. And then again, you flip this up, and it's an envelope, and inside there's another little library card, actually, is what I put in it, with some coffee dyed lace. And then so on this one, I just put an extra tag I had, or pocket I had sitting around, and I put that on here. I made a little cluster with the cutout, the fussy cut, and then I put a wax seal, and then I had another tag from a different kit. And again, it's just so universal. I could put anything with it, and it really just didn't matter. And again, let's see. Oh, again, I took the little fussy cuts, and I cut them out, and I put little tags in, and then I just put little fabrics on, and then I put a little grommet. But handmade with love, I like to put that in there. Let's see. Oh, pretty tag. This is a tag that was in there, and also the tab. The tab was part of that. The tabs are so pretty. And again, this pocket is so large. This pocket could fit so much more in here besides just that one tag. And then again, I backed it with coffee dyed, grungy kind of coffee dyed paper in the back. And then you flip it shut. This is the back. And the back, I just took a couple of little fussy cuts and made circles and a stamp. And I just kind of randomly put them on there. I didn't want this to be very fussy. So I just kept it very simple. And then again, you just tie it shut if you choose to. And it's just such a pretty simple kit. I just felt like it needed to be simple. And again, you can find this kit on Pam's Etsy shop at Silver and Sparkles, and it's called Dragonfly Junk Journal Kit. I appreciate you watching, and I hope you all have a good day. Thanks. Bye.